Y'all don't want to miss that. We got Sister Nepal getting ready to jump in the ring with the Sister Wise. So that should be interesting tonight. Peace and Black Power family. What's your name and where you calling from?
Sarnetta, what's the damn deal? It's Breadman, the Angry Black Man podcast. We here. We gotta talk about it.
Talk about it.
We gotta talk about it.
What's happening?
I wanna go right in with Nick Cannon, right?
Go ahead, brother.
And then first, I wanna thank you for laying down the foundation.
Thank you.
I wanna thank you for putting in the work and laying down the foundation and bringing all this shit together. I just did an episode. Excuse my language. I just did an episode covering this, and I put the Hebrew Israelites on trial just like you did, Sarnetta.
Go ahead, brother.
I had to. Yeah. Let's talk about it. The foundation has already been laid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm just giving you a heads up. I used a few clips from your episodes when Polite battled when Polite battled the Tazariot, when Shaka Amos battled Tazariot. When Tazariot went in on the young 14-year-old African kid. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You put it out there, Sarnetta, and I gotta call you a genius because you must have saw this coming. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now, this is the second week in a row. They left Steven Jackson out there hanging. This is on the Hebrew Israelites. I'm going to tell you why. They left Steven Jackson out there hanging last week. Nobody showed up. Where was the Sharp? Where was Captain Tazariot? Where was the professionals? Where was the people that were expertise in the community? You understand what I'm saying? That could get the message across to these athletes that were trying to get across. They didn't show up. Now this week, Nick Cannon, right? Because all they saying is, we are the original Jews. The black people are the original Jews. Now, again, you've been having this debate. You even got diplomatic with it. You set them all down and tried to teach people about the 12 tribes, right? But every time they fail, every time they get defeated because they live it off pathology, and this is the problem, they jump out the window so freaking far. When they get on the main stage and it's really time to debate these people, they don't have no strength in their foundation. They can't keep up because it's all mythology. Let me know if I'm tripping. Let me know if I'm off.
You're right. Go ahead, brother.
Let me know if I'm off. No. Again. I'm speaking to. You gave me the alley-oop. You put the knowledge out there. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I saw all those epic debates with Ashar. I saw all those epic debates with Tazariot. I saw you put these boys in every room. You gave them the opportunity to debate with every intellectual there was out there. Okay? Mm-hmm. And all I can say was I never seen them win a battle. I never seen them win. Not on 125th Street. Not when you set the debates up, you know what I'm saying? And opened up the forum like a real moderator. You know what I'm saying? Town hall style. They lost to Shaka almost. They lost to Brother Polite. You feel me? I got issues with Brother Polite. But I give him that. He gave it to Hebrew Israelites L. They've been taking L's for the longest, and this is why. Now y'all done got Nick Cannon out here, Steven Jackson, who was a leader.
Let me ask you, is Nick Cannon? Because I don't be listening to him. I be doing my own thing. Is Nick Cannon claiming to be a Hebrew Israelite?
Okay, so again. Everybody been looking at that turban on his head. Y'all been like, oh, what he's trying to do, outcast? Who we think he's trying to do something different? If you look at that garment, that's the same garment of the Hebrew Israelites. He's been wearing that for the last 3-4 years. Y'all got to pay attention. Mm-hmm. So all he's doing is regurgitating. He jumped out the window, and it's cool. That's fine because again, he's trying to uplift the people. Y'all need to understand religion can be powerful. Because it's one of the main keys that you use in warfare. That's how you bring a nation to war, through religion. So religion can be powerful. You can use it to control people. We don't use it the proper way. We jump out the window. Nick Cannon jumped out the window with no foundation, and the Hebrew Israelites left him out there to drown. Somebody
said Nick Cannon claiming to be Morris. He said he's Morris. He's a Moor.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question. Where does and I got a couple of questions because you can enlighten me on this. We got two quandaries. One, we got to take responsibility on in the black community, okay? Because from, like I said, the knowledge that I've done, a lot of this rhetoric comes from the Hebrew Israelites. And my thing is, if you're going to jump out there and say we are the real black Jews, if you're going to jump out there and say that, and you're going to say black people are the real Jews, that's what Nick Cannon got fired for. He said, I can't be anti-Semitic if I'm Semitic. I'm the real Jew. That's what he was alluding to.
Yeah, but what he should have did
what got everybody.
But what he should have did was went and explained the history of it. Like, how can I be Semitic when my ancestors are Semitic people? He should have went on and started naming the people, naming the language. See, if he did that, I mean, and then they fire him, they got his ass. We got them because he's really going in. So, go ahead, brother. Somebody said he did do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Well. Again. I mean, but he didn't do that. Professor Griff did that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But again, here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. And this is what we have to be careful. We have to be careful.
I'm riding with Nick Cannon all the way though. Against these bastards. I'm always with Nick.
I'm riding with him too. But I'm doing house cleaning first, and then just allow me to get to the other side, okay? Because I got beef on both sides. But I'm doing house cleaning first, okay?
Yeah.
When we jump out the window and we do that, that's fine, okay? You want to say that the black people are the real Jews, that's cool. But Nick Cannon is not equipped for that. Stephen Jackson is not equipped for that conversation. That's a debate that's been going on for decades. Yeah. You've been holding that debate. You've been holding that debate for the last 10 years. Now, I'm gonna jump out the window now. And say half of the information he got from Sinetta TV. So why not call Sinetta? Why not contact Sinetta or somebody from the conscious community who can further elaborate on a deeper and more professional level? Because I know you can take in the information because that's where you got it from.
And sometimes you don't even need to say nothing. You get other people to say it. You bring me in.
That's what I'm saying.
Let me go in.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You throw somebody else to alley-oop, and then you open up the conversation and you put everybody on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my house clean. Now let me get to the other side. Okay, so we did that. Now, I reached out to the Jewish community as well. Again, this is Breadman. You can subscribe to Breadman TV on YouTube, man. Please, y'all go subscribe. I need them subs. Thank you, Sonetta, for letting me get on. Now, on the other side, I reached out to because I'm a comedian, so it's a lot of Jewish people in the stand-up comedian world. You know what I'm saying? So I reached out to a few Jewish people that I know, and they didn't respond. I couldn't get no response because I didn't want to jump out the window and say nothing crazy that I wasn't educated about. You understand what I'm saying? So the New York Times, this is reported from the New York Times that Nick Cannon was fired because of anti-Semitic comments and anti-Semitic theories or conspiracy theories against the black community. Now, when they say anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, the only thing they're talking about is when he alluding to the black people being the real Jews. This is a conversation they don't want to have it on the main stage, right? So then they try to jump out the window and say, no, we fired him because he called white people savages and animals. He was being racist. So my question is, see, they do that all the time. I got a video called a white lady red-handed, right? She jumped out the people who was being racist. She said, I'm going to do this because I'm a white lady, a blonde white lady with a Rolex. I can do what I want, right? Then this is a Karen. Then they locked her ass up. And you want to know what she said, Sonetta? She said, you doing this to me because I'm a Jew. The only reason you doing this to me is because I'm Jewish, right? So I need to know, are Jewish people also claiming to be white as well? We need to get down to the basics of this shit. Because if y'all not claiming to be white, then Nick Cannon wasn't even addressing y'all when he was saying savages and animals and this and that. He's talking about the people who have no morale that enslaved us, and he said this word for word. The people that enslaved us, raped us, abused us, these people they are savages, they are animals, they don't have the capacity.
I gotta move on. Sorry, brother. But I gotta move on.
Okay, subscribe to Breadman TV on YouTube, man. Breadman TV on YouTube. I love you, so that'll hold it down.
Brother. Thank you for the love.
Bet.
Peace. Hey, family, when he mentioned that, I gotta show this, man, because I didn't even look at this video since I threw it up. I'm just going back to it right now, man. This shit is crazy. See, I'm going. Now, the reason why I asked him, in case y'all dum-dums don't know, the reason why I asked him, do you live in the black community? Do your children live in the black community? Was because he was just on the podium talking about he knows the community, he understands what's going on in here, and my children, and all this. And so when he got off the podium, that's when I asked him, yo, do you live anywhere in the black community?
We cannot imagine what people did during the Holocaust when there was no food. They were thrown in labor camps.
See, he's talking about him. Nigga, I'm talking about us. I don't give a damn about, we know y'all story already, your so-called Holocaust. We're talking about us now.
They had barely any clothes. They had to be standing outside and sleeping in bunkers during below zero weather. I mean, we can't imagine it. You know, we have an opportunity here in New York City to make things and to work together for the betterment of everyone. And every person in this...
And he thought I was going to let him get away with it. I'm like, nah, my man. I'm coming back to that again.
Every single person in this city needs a job, must have a job, and must have a good paying job, okay? And no one should be chased out of the neighborhoods. When I go into certain areas and I see,
when I go back and say, yo, I'm talking about the African Holocaust, where you stand, he gonna say he did answer it. Listen to it good, y'all. What is your stance on the African Holocaust? Do you support those who, because my ancestors are Holocaust survivors as well. That's what I'm asking.
Yes, I mean, yes, yeah. No, so every person, every ethnic background, every nationality, people who are persecuted, they deserve to get what benefits that is coming to them. You know,
do you think that black people deserve their reparations?
Yeah,
it's been long overdue.
Yes, yeah, everyone, yeah. Yeah, I mean, no different than Jews who went through the Holocaust. No different than other communities who were persecuted.
Now, see, how come these Negroes are scared to just bring that up to them and make them stand on it? See, you want to say that to us because we out here and you know we want to hear you say yes, yes. But why we don't force them to stand up and fight for it? See? We need to get their ass to stand up and fight for it. You want to bring your little monkey ass out here to the black community and try to bamboozle us and rock us to sleep, talking about you understand how it feels in the black community. You don't understand a damn thing. Okay? Stop with the lies, man. Stop with the lies.
Other people from your community, such as yourself, that come out at times like this and speak out against this?
Yes, we do. You know, it's very unfortunate.
He's lucky because I don't even know why I didn't. I was just sidetracked by other thing that was going on around me. But the next question would have been, will you admit that your ancestors also financed the African Holocaust, the African slave trade? Would you admit that? But something threw me off. That was going to be my next question. So he's lucky. I know that right there would have killed him on that. He would have been coming up with all kind of lies and all kind of shit after that one.
That when you look at the New York City as a whole and we see the diversity, people are sometimes with the unexpected and being non-educated by the other people's backgrounds. Like, I don't know what it feels like to be black because I'm not black, right? And you don't know what it feels like to be Jewish, right? So it's very hard sometimes for people to...
He said, you don't know what it feels like to be Jewish. He's telling my cousin that. You don't know what it feels like to be Jewish. Listen to this.
Realize what it feels like in someone else's body.
But in a way I do...
But we have to think out of the box.
But in a way I do think that we can identify with each other and you know what it is to be persecuted and to know what we went through. So that's just what we feel. It's just the skin color.
And that's why I said we have to think out of the box. And I have to put myself in your shoes. I'm going to interview you now.
Okay, here we go.
Okay?
Here we go.
I'm going to give you my yarmulke.
No, but let me ask you. When you just said he's not Jewish, you don't know what it feels like to be in my shoes. I can't be. You do know. You're a smart man that the original Jews are black people.
That's my
Okay.
No.
But let me tell you something. We're brothers here.
Right. You see that? I make him backtrack on his fucking words, man. When he's look at my cousin with the cheese smile. Oh man, Shaft is funny as shit though. You see how I made him backtrack? You gonna say you don't know what it is to be Jewish? No, we know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, this shit is funny as shit. But when it comes to them, you don't get no pass, brother. I'm gonna let you know from the beginning that our people are the original Jew. Okay? I understand our history.